Hi everyone, good day to you. Welcome to Turn It On Empowerment Matters, our new program for helping entrepreneurs, new and old, for helping young people and women. Today we'll be talking about turning on your business ideas. And my name is Lady Shade. And the last program we had, I mentioned that you should write down your ideas. So today we're going to be talking about the various business ideas that there are or that could be. And I'll be starting with how you can come about your business ideas. You can come about your business ideas, through what you have learned in school, as in your career. Maybe you're a doctor, maybe you read business administration, pharmacy, engineering, and all of the likes. So you can come about your business ideas through that. You can come about your business ideas through the need in your environment. I mentioned that in the last session we had about your environment, being able to locate what people need and how you can render the service to them. You can generate your business idea through the needs that you have. In my own case, when my kids were small, I had a need for a party shop, and I never found one around, and that spurred me into starting the party shop business. So it could be out of the things you need for yourself or the things you need for your children. It could be out of the need, that people have, maybe students when you are in school, or where you work, or, just within your neighborhood generally. It could even be outside your country. You might find out that, there's a need for something that is produced in my country, in another country, and then you can bring about your business idea through that. It can also be through the things, you do at home. Being domesticated, for example, a lot of us were trained to clean our houses, to wash our clothes, to cook food, and all of that. And all of those things are things you can turn into business ideas. You can decide to start a laundry service. You can decide to start a car wash. You can decide to start a cleaning service for offices, for houses, and things like that. I have a friend whose mom taught her to make cake when she was small. Her mom was a cake maker, and then she used to be the one mixing the icing and the sugar, and all of that when it was manually made in those days. And today she has a very, very big pastry, cake and confectionery making business, which I'm very, very proud of. So your business ideas can come through those things. They can also come, I want to emphasize on this, through the things that your parents know or the things that your parents have done. Like in Africa, a lot of us, a lot of parents don't believe in their kids carrying on what they know. Like maybe knowing how to do carpentry, and you say, oh no, I don't want my child to do carpentry, it's too difficult. But nowadays, there are so many machines that can help you, do all those woodwork, and it's so easy. So you can look at the things your parents have done, your grandparents have done. You can go back to them. You can go back to your original home, find out the things that they do there, and find how you can mechanize them, how you can turn them around, and all of that. So those are different ways that we can use to come about our business idea. Most of all, it also can be brought about by the inspiration of God, which is the most, important, through the inspiration of God. A lot of us get different inspirations, and sometimes we are just confused. Sometimes, we don't understand it. Sometimes we tell it to people and they just confuse us and they say, oh no, that's not possible. How can you do that? Who is going to buy that? What are you talking about? So you can get your ideas through God's inspiration, through even the things you've been doing since you were a little kid, like singing, like drumming, like liking to color, liking to paint, liking to eat food. So you can generate your business ideas. You can build them around all those things. So today I'm making things a little bit practical, and that's why you will see on my table I have a quite range of things, from cosmetics on my left to food items on my right side. You can decide to do, like juice production. This is orange juice. I'm not marketing any product here, but I'm just using them as an example to inspire you. This is juice. You can make fresh juices. You can make juices and package them. But before you get to the level of packaging them, you need to get the knowledge. You need to know, the standard for producing things. You don't just go into manufacturing of orange juice and say, Turn It On Empowerment said, or Lady Shade said, I can be making juices, and then you go to start bottling them. There are so many things you have to do. So you have to get the knowledge. You have to meet the standard, in your country for packaging things like this. This is tomato. You can just buy tomatoes when they are, in season, when they are a lot. You can buy them, you can blend them, you can, preserve them. And I want to tell you something that is amazing, that most of the things on this table, almost maybe 70% of the things on this table, even though they are already made and packed by different countries, they are things that I can make. I have been able to challenge myself several times, go into my fridge, say, oh, how do they make mayonnaise? I look up on YouTube, I see all the recipes, I try to make them myself, and I can actually make this mayonnaise without, even buying them from the markets if I choose to. So you have to challenge yourself. This is ketchup. I can also make ketchup. I can make everything, almost everything, that is on this table. So you can challenge yourself. And I'm not saying YouTube is the standard place for you to learn anything. Don't get me wrong. You can get the idea. You can get the partial knowledge from YouTube. And then you can now go further by learning them, very well, looking for institutes where they train people and teach people on preservatives, particularly, and packaging. So you can go further to learn them. We have spices here. These are actually my spices. These two spices are spices that I came about, that I produce. They are this is pepper, this is ginger, we have garlic, we have turmeric, we have onions, and we have pepper and moringa. I came about these spices through my own personal need, and I started making them for myself. People, started asking for them, and today I have a very little, like a very, very small factory where we produce them, and we still hope to go further. This is also soap. This is black soap. This is something I use myself, and I made this. This is liquid black soap. This is what I use. This is what my daughter and my son use for their faces, and it's really, really awesome, So I made this black soap myself. I looked on YouTube. I decided to make it. It's convenient. It's good to use, like the liquid one, and that's what I use. And very soon, by God's grace, I'll be doing them in commercial quantity. This is shea butter. This is shea butter cream. This is almost done with though, but I'm just showing you so as to encourage and inspire you. This shea butter cream is not pure shea, it's pure shea butter, but we mixed them with, like other ingredients to make them into like what we want. And I'm also, by God's grace, going to go on commercial level doing this. So this is a real lot for you. You can go into packaging of different things, of different food. You can decide to start making potato chips. You can do so many things with apple. Just put your hands, on, and try to do so many things. Try your hands on different things, and most importantly, things you're passionate about. There are service businesses, and there are also product-based businesses like this. So you have to look at where you fit. Do you fit into providing service businesses, like you want to be an agent, for houses, you want to have a crèche, you want to help people take care of their children, you want to have a car wash, you want to, do so many things. So you can just look around you, find the need, and then try to meet the need. Look inside you, look inward, and try to see what you can do. Encourage yourself. Don't ever be discouraged by whatever anybody is telling you. It is all possible. All the people who own these products, they started from somewhere, and today I'm sure a lot of these companies are very, very huge. So finally, I want to tell you that write down your business idea, as I said the other time. Start working on them. With time, I'll make my email available for you to maybe send in your business ideas. Then I can give you tips. And after writing it down, make sure you are able to locate who your buyers will be, how you're going to be making money with that business, and how you're going to be sourcing your products. By the time you are able to do that, that means that you have been able to come up with a small, very small business plan, knowing your products, knowing your buyer, and knowing where you're going to be getting your products from, and all of that. And then the income you'll be making, most of all, how much income you'll be able to make on it. So thank you for watching this program.